Hey y'all, how you doing? This is Nick, and I'm out here on the late night, and I'm here to discuss with you guys a particular topic. The topic is on the subject of the world's oldest profession, or at least one of the world's oldest hustles in a way, and that is prostitution. That's right, getting down and dirty, doing strange things for some small change. And here's my take on the whole subject of prostitution. See, prostitution, if you look back in the United States history, during the Wild West, they had bordellos and other houses of ill repute where many top officials who used to just hang out and chill, even, everyday people, the mayor, the sheriff, everybody used to just hang out at the whole house, just relaxing and doing what they do, right? Pay a little bit of money, hang out with your favorite girl, and you have your fun, go home, kiss her on the cheek, and goodbye. See you later, right? Well, fast forward, early 20th century, the 1900s, and all of a sudden, these houses of ill repute, these bordellos, started getting shut down left and right, became illegal. The only place where it is legal still is in some counties in Nevada. And with those counties, there's rules and regulations. Now, in my opinion, I feel that with these tough times and you have people out here hoeing in a roundabout way anyway, why not make it legal? I mean, yeah, it may sound crazy, but why not make it legal? I mean, it's been legal in plenty of places throughout history. It's helped out, help stave off economic pressures in some ways. So yeah, might as well just make it legal. I mean, shoot, with all what's going on right now with this economy and people trying to find ways to get around it or whatever. I mean, yeah, to some people, it's going to be, prostitution is seen as an immoral thing, and it shouldn't be done, and diseases could be spread. But if you regulate it and do it properly, like how they do it in Nevada. See, in Nevada, they you have to get the right licenses, and you have to go to a board, a specified board, in order to be certified to start your own flop house. You have to have state medical checks to make sure the girls are safe. You have to really go through all your paperwork. You really have to line all your ducks in a row in order for you to have your own whorehouse set up, or to maintain a whorehouse. Shoot, I mean, in all honesty, with times the way they are, I mean, I've heard females say that they thought about stripping or even going as far as to be an escort. Guys, shoot, there's some guys, believe it or not, guys have broken down and be like, you know what, I'm thinking about being a gigolo, straight up and down. I mean, there are guys out here now who are gigolos. One of the slickest hustles or whatever, from what I've been told, are guys, they pose as personal trainers and and other sorts of titles of instruction or what have you. They pose as butlers and other things, but on the slide, they slanging dick left and right. You know what I mean? Shoot, and you can't blame them. I cannot blame them. I mean, some of these guys, some of these people, they're college graduates, or they're going through graduate school, and they don't want to pay a whole lot of money in student loans. You have people that they have houses, they have families to maintain, and they have a certain level that they've grown accustomed to, or certain things that they want to invest in, but they don't want to get into selling drugs or doing anything extremely illegal. So they figure They'll just use their ability to have sex in order to bring in money. Now, some people are going to hear this, a bunch of moral orals out here like, oh, that's wrong. You can't do that. That's evil. That's crazy. That's asinine. Why would you even suggest that? Why would you suggest somebody put their body in harm's way like that? Well, what about the guys who fight for this country? I mean, I respect the troops, salute them. But this country put the soldiers out there. They put them out there for their personal greed. And I feel sorry for those soldiers. I pray for all of them to come home. But they're putting their body in harm's way because a lot of them, they're looking to pay back student loans. They're looking to get money to take care of their families and stuff like that. They're putting their body in harm's way. Now, I understand that with soldiers, they're doing it with honor because they're fighting. They're going out there and fighting. But when you look at the plight of the people, not everybody's built to be a soldier. Some people, they can get into a slight argument with somebody and they fold under that kind of pressure. So not everybody is built to be a soldier. And not everybody's built to be in the military, because you have some people that just can't take orders whatso freaking ever. You know what I mean? They're dropping, give me 10. Why don't you give me 10? You know what I mean? Who the hell you think you talking to? I'm grown. You know what I mean? You have some people that are out there that's like that. So not everybody is built for that life. But you do have people that are built for whoring. They're slutting it up anyway. They're giving it up for free anyway. You have some people that are just gold diggers. They're roundabout having sex for money. So, hell, why not make it legal? Just follow the examples of Nevada. You just make sure that you have a governing body that sanctions what's proper and what's not for a house of ill repute. And also have whatever state's medical staffs or whatever governing board of medical staff look over everything. Make sure that all of those who are working in these places have their checks and checkups and stuff like that. I mean, the body that governs the porno industry in terms of getting those people checked out. I mean, you can take notes from those guys. Shoot, when 9/11 went down, from what I understand, airports, they went to casinos to get a better understanding of how to wire their camera systems and stuff like that, so they can keep an eye on everything. So, the way I see it, just go to the porno, whoever's in charge of that medical section of pornography, and ask them for pointers, and then boom, have them be consultants in this process. Because it's not fair to have a bunch of people just suffer, And in these times where push comes to shove and you got to do what you got to do to make it, might as well just make it legal. Because there's people who are out here doing it anyway. I mean, they come up with different ways. I mean, if you go to different websites, like Backpage.com and stuff like that, I mean, a lot of people, they're on there doing what they do, doing what they do to get money in order to pay bills. And they have to come up with language in roundabout ways and to show that they're not doing, to make it look like they're not doing what they're doing, But they're doing what they're doing because they have to do what they do. Anyway, you guys chime in. Tell me what you think. Am I crazy for this notion? I mean, this is something that I thought about for a minute. Shoot, I even thought about thinking about being a gigolo at one point. But I'm like, man, there's a bunch of ugly bras that you might have to service. And I'm sorry, ain't that much imagination in the world. For me to sleep with an ugly broad. I don't care how much I'm getting paid. Anyway, y'all drop a line. Tell me what y'all think. Or am I crazy for thinking of this notion? And please, thumbs up my Dragonflies in the Swamp page on Facebook. Thumbs that up. It's the book that I'm writing. I have samples of rough drafts in the page. So if you just scroll down and look at the different stories, just short stories and anecdotal prose poems, and you'll enjoy these street stories from somebody who's lived it, you know. I've been out here for a minute, and it's been a while since I've hung out in these streets, you know. Switched my life around in a major way. But that's besides the point. That's another topic for another time, all right? This is Nick on the Late Night. Please drop a line. Thank you. Thumbs up, and stay frosty, y'all. Peace.